I am super stoked for this car. Sure, I mean, it's just a Volkswagen, but a lot of you don't actually know what it is. This is the Volkswagen SP-2. And apparently they said this could have rally parts on it. So I am very, very, very stoked for that. But overall, this thing looks really good. Also, I have some very, very fond memories of this car, mainly because Hot Wheels. So I go Hot Wheels hunting a lot, you know. Got some new K-Case, new K-Case cars, like this Porsche here. Also found some new Boulevards, like the Countach. This color is amazing. This spec is really nice on this thing. But in the smaller stores like Dollar Generals and Dollar Trees and Family Dollars, the cashier there is always super nice. And every single cashier, every single person I've spoken to while Hot Wheels hunting, they have all had, every single one of them has had a fond memory, a good memory with Hot Wheels. And that's just the magic of these things. Like, seriously, like, let me show you my desk real quick. Like, over here, I have all these cars. Look at that. Some Matchbox, like, that GT40 is amazing. Anyways, so this Volkswagen SP-2, this is actually the second house we've ever owned. I'll actually tell you the story while we upgrade it. This thing, it's D-Class, but it's kind of nice. I like it. But anyways, so it was 2019. We just moved out of our old house, but our new house, this house, wasn't ready yet. It was gonna be, and we were basically homeless for 3 weeks. So we stayed up at my pap's camp in Ohio, and yes, I guess you could count this as an officially coming out video right now, right there. I'll make a video on that if anyone really notices. But there was a little store at that camp. We stayed at the camp for 1 week, and then we went to my aunt and uncle's house. It was a really big house built in like the 1900s, early 1900s. It was massive. We stayed there for 2 weeks. But at the camp, there was a little thing of Hot Wheels. And this was one of the cars I got, the VW SP-2. Also, yes, it does have rally parts. So with the SP-2, it was a little short card, and recently there was a like a little antique mall that had a bunch of Hot Wheels. In one of those bins was a short card Volkswagen SP-2, just like the one that I found at my pap's camp all those years ago. And this car, I still remember the day finding those cars. I haven't been back to the camp in years, but every time we do, we go back to the store, and I go right to the little toy aisle they have there in hopes that they have Hot Wheels. So yeah, this car really holds a special place in my heart, and it's all because of Hot Wheels. Doesn't matter how old I get, I will never stop hunting for these things. They just hold such a special place in my heart. I've been collecting them all my life. It's really, really special. Geez, this thing is actually super sick. So wait, you could do like a street build, a rally build. We're gonna go rally build on this, of course, but just damn, dude, this thing it's just so special for that reason. And it looks so sick too. Like, look at this thing. This thing is awesome. Are you kidding me? Wait, I'm not so sure I should have put the rally parts on. Oh. Are you kidding me? Okay, it's a little wide body, but you can actually do street builds and everything you want with this. Alright, now what about the engine? It's rear engine. I thought it was, for how massive the front end was, I thought it was going to be front engine, but it's rear engine to rear-wheel drive. You have a 75 horsepower, 1.7 liter something, a 2 liter flat 4 turbo. So that, I want to say maybe 1 cylinder, 2, 3, I have no idea. Doesn't sound that bad though. That's a Subaru flat 4, another Subaru flat 4, another Subaru flat 4, a Porsche flat 6, That might be from the Beetle, the GRC Beetle. 250,000 credits for that engine. Jeez. Okay, it's like 200 some thousand. It doesn't have... Well, if you want to waste money, that's $250,000 for 330 horsepower. We will keep the stock motor in this. We will do all-wheel drive, and we will throw on a supercharger, actually. Keep the wide body kit, and we still got the rally parts. Nice. Take off the rear bumper, throw that on, and throw back the mud flaps. Alright, this thing is like, I would say this is more of a rally raid car. Like, this thing is sick. It also, wait, it doesn't even need spacers because the fenders are so big. Alright, that was kind of a smooth brain move there. Alright, can we make the wheels smaller? Only bigger. Good to know. So, we maybe need Workmeisters, welds. There were some off-road wheels I put on a lot of cars. I think they were American Racing's. Yeah, American Racing has a lot of, like, really off-roady wheels and stuff, so... that's Borbet. Okay, I'm looking in the wrong place here. It should be maybe multi-piece. These, the VF309s. They don't really work on this thing, though. What about, okay, these, American Racings, the Outlaw 2s. They're Outlaw... Okay, there's torque thrusts. Okay, the Outlaws are the best. Those look sick. Also, something else, I just got back from watching Twisters for the second time. And I would go back for a 90 millionth because I love the movie that much. This is kind of starting to look like one of the storm chasing cars in a way. I guess maybe it could be definitely throwing a roll cage, just a rally car. Weight reduction all the way. Wow, this thing is actually super light now. Only 1,900 pounds. Yeah, this thing would not be good in a tornado because of how light it is, but yeah. We will throw on race cams, race carb. We are definitely gonna buff the power in this a lot. Doesn't sound that... I mean, it kind of sounds like a vacuum cleaner, but at the same time, it doesn't exactly sound that bad. So we are mid-A class. I feel like we should go back down to B. So we are making 257 horsepower. So the max power I'd say we can get in B class is just 200. So we'll start taking off some of the upgrades here. So we have street valves. So let's see here. So we have all this good. We're going to keep the street ignition, the street valves, the sport cams, and there's something else I downgraded a little. Oh yeah, the we'll go sport oil and cooling. And that is that. B class classic sports cars rally raid. I think I might hunt the auction house for another SP-2 because I mean I got like 70 million credits, so I definitely want to get another one of these for like a street or a drift build. Like, this thing is sick. Like, there's a, like, seriously, even though there's only a couple sets of parts, there's still a lot you could do. This thing is actually awesome. Alright, and then we will make it a little more rear biased. But I have no idea why this thing has rally parts, but I'm not complaining. In fact, I am praising. This thing is so sick. Now, what colors do we have? So we have the stock. That's like a orangish yellow. It's very unique colors for this. Okay, so let's try to recreate the Hot Wheels here. I knew that the secondary color was going to be the little panels on the side. So it was tan. It was a little, I think like that, but maybe a little, yeah, like that pretty much. And then with this, I don't want to recreate it perfectly because I don't have a lot of time for my phone. We'll go a little more orange. That is perfect. Well, not perfect, but I mean, this thing does look really good overall. Like, I love this car so much. I was so stoked for it, and it definitely paid off. This thing is so sick. I love it so much. Now, a wing. We don't have a wing, and it does not paint. But that ducktail, though, for the other one, the ducktail, that is so sick. Alright, that's a too big of an outer lip, so we won't paint it. And I'd say that's it. I'd say we're good. Just go and save. Alright, there we go, and we are at Horizon Wilds. We should have went to Horizon Baja, because this thing would be amazing through the dunes. So we are only making 210 horsepower, but we are super light. We also have a supercharger too, so our acceleration is a little weird. We are all-wheel drive now, which is very good. I guess we could kind of take it through a jungle rally a little bit. And that's a waterfall. Okay. Actually, we are going to take this thing out into the Baja. That is where this thing kind of belongs, I feel like, with all the parts and stuff. I actually wonder why they have the rally parts on this. They only made a couple of these things. So, like, maybe a few thousand? I don't know. They only made them in Brazil. It is a very, very rare car. Oh, decently rare. It looks really good. Drives really good as well. It's super light. Wow. Agility on this is actually really good off-road. Jeez. But definitely with the wide body kit, the little lip spoiler on the back, ducktail, there is a lot you're going to be able to do with this car, and I'm so happy. And I'm so happy we got this in the game. Like, seriously, this thing looks... Just look at it. I mean, it's a Brazilian Volkswagen that is super small, super light, super tiny, has so much customization. It is insane. I love this car, and I'm going to spend 20 million credits on another one. I love this thing.